Right. So yeah, let's have a look once again. So we were saying Chen is on the Radiant side. I mean, Chen is not by itself an awful hero. It can be a spellcaster, kind of middle of the road. I think one of the heroes which is like basically about 50% plus minus half a percent. But
Also very
Spectre's not.
versatile.
Yeah, exactly. And I think basically we force it to be a core that can be a problem. Unless there's something really good with it, like Arctic Burn, something like that. For the
I mean,
most part,
the
it wants to be a support.
Heartstopper first pick here is probably a no-brainer on the Chen.
Yeah, that's true. And Lone Druid's also about a 50% hero, right around the same power level. But Bounty Hunter is worse. Necrophos is second to the worst, and Spectre's bottom 15. And then for the Radiant side, wow, we got some treats. I guess the number one hero there is definitely the Kunkka, top 20. Moving on a little bit further down, you have I don't actually know what would be number 2 here, but there's a lot of good utility. I think Pudge is actually quite bad, but he's certainly the worst. Lich is one of the. He used to be one of the top heroes, but I think has been nerfed a little bit. And is now actually quite bad. But definitely the Kunkka and the Tiny being able to get Tidebringer pushes it up quite a lot. Okay, sorry. So, okay. Lich is going poison attack. Could be a core or support with that, so just be annoying in the laning stage.
You can see it straight that picky we mid with Huckstopper Aura and 80 Dog gonna be the right click which you grab, and you can see that Rob is boss 3 with his dispersion right there.
Yeah, they're all keeping their models.
We have Rot, by the way, so we could see this member coming out.
No,
gonna get blocked. Gonna get blocked out.
I don't understand when you see like Huckstopper Aura and dispersion already picked, why they don't pick Net Toxin to counter the passive and they go for the Rod. Poison attack is really strong.
They are really scared of the Rod because they have 4 mini heroes, so it would be very hard to play into, and the poison attack is quite understandable pick.
It's poison attack is like block. It's the thing is, like if you don't pick that, you're gonna suffer emotional damage because Blop will be crying about why do they have poison attack.
It's lane dominating skill for sure.
The spells that he dislikes the most more than anything else: poison attack and spike carapace.
And also based from the diet pick, you can see that Tonton gonna play Tiny with Tidebringer mid, and Kunkka gonna swap with Blob for the right click carry, and I think Pudge gonna be Faultus, Maximus. He will play boss 3 with a Rod. He loves to play with that, and he gonna pick Flash Hip. Exactly.
Yes.
I would like to see actually Spectral Dagger. I'm not sure they would pick the flagship from him, but.
Yeah, how does Janata would have been pretty nice with Tidebringer, right? It works.
Yeah, that's
in a very annoying way.
I think
it's very powerful together.
Yeah, true that.
Knowing Tonton, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like X coming out, maybe. There's also Icarus Dive already picked up on the Necrophos. Imagine he gets Sinister Gaze and he's able to do an AoE.
To be honest, I love to see Lich pick the beer, the spirit beer. Like you have the slow from poison attack, and you have also the beer to harass to poo. You know, that's really for me it's kind of annoying to play against with, right?
I think you will see some of the Lich skills now picked on the Lich. He has a really nice talents for all of them. All of them work really well with his build. Yeah, there we go.
One thing to comment here is I don't know if you haunt and your illusions get kills. Does that give you Heartstopper or a guarantee?
No.
I don't think it does, right?
Yeah.
That would be that would be literally insane.
I love the idea. Directly your model that kills something.
Got you.
It wouldn't even work with like summoned units or death ward and stuff like that.
Okay, if you can see that big Huckstopper Aura into Hound, is he gonna rush Radiant? Because Radiant work really fine with Huckstopper Aura and even with Hound.
Yeah, I'm not
is
sure.
Is that a possible case?
Maybe, but Chen's a really weak hero, so I'm not a huge fan of that in general. Like he has to spend so much money to tank up to just be reasonably like tanky.
Oh man, you can
I would
see that.
actually like to see the void on the Chen.
Yeah, I can see. You see that the radiance has have how does it go again? Netotoxin and Rob just go full ham, go full passive.
Yeah. I wonder what he's gonna go for now. I think he might be tempted with Void, but they're saying no, let's leave Void for Chen.
Okay,
Okay, he's
Okay.
gonna go
I
Void.
think the Chen wants the Ghost Shroud in the end. They have 2 right clickers on the dire side.
Okay,
Heavy
but
Teeth
that's gonna be
counters.
blocked.
Yeah.
The
That's been
counter.
blocked by block. Okay, so what does the Spectre go for now? He's
I
gonna go
think
for
he will be
Spirit Link.
perfectly happy with the Desolate. With the
Oh, he
Haru.
goes Spirit Link, and then so Chen is left maybe Divine Favor. No, I mean, okay.
Alright,
Divine
yeah, that makes
Spirit.
sense. He
The
regions that
reason I was
back.
saying Divine Favor is maybe just because in the laning stage, Chen is really weak and can get harassed out, and maybe needs something to sustain. And
But he has,
Heartstopper is also really good.
yeah, so same for the Dead Pulse, and yeah, I think you want to skill both of those. So he wouldn't actually even put a point in Divine Favor even if he had it.
Are they gonna swap? Anyone?
I must say though, I don't really like actually the Bounty Hunter build. I think it's gonna have very low impact. It's
It's
also
Rob.
very
It's
non-threatening,
Rob.
yeah.
What do you expect?
Good and annoying build. It happens sometimes. But yeah, we're gonna see Tiny versus the Chen mid. I would actually expect the Chen to come slightly ahead, but the Tiny will be just farming the side camps when he gets harassed out of the lane for a bit. Not very excited about the Spectre build, but AD Dog is a very good
Whoa.
farmer and hard carry, so he will make it work for sure. Pretty decent non-druid support, pretty decent Necro support, and very weak carry on the Rob.
So you know what happening, guy? I think Rob needs to make milk.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a classic Rob pause. I don't see any text or anything, so interesting.
Also, one thing we did not really much talk about, we have the Icarus Dive and Toss combo on Necrophos. Very fun combination.
True. I
Especially
didn't
in
pay
the lane, you
attention.
can just dive
So
on enemies and toss them under your tower.
wait, sorry, what? Icarus dive. Yeah. I called this out, but I said Icarus dive and Sinister Gaze is really nice. I'm a really huge fan of that because it's like you're able to stay so far out of the fight that once you're able to get the Ags up, it's like a black hole.
Mm.
It's just hard. It's
Also,
slightly harder to time.
so the dismember is probably also going to be interesting, right? Because you're pulled over percentage of the distance over the duration.
Oh,
So if you dismember
action, bottom.
somebody,
Rob gonna get rot to the death, I guess.
yeah, he's gonna die here.
Look at. Oh,
Oh, nice
nice
toss.
toss, man.
Never
Oh,
mind.
Tonton's coming in with his Tidebringer. Now the Necrophos gonna suffer because his action. Go die, please. Bam! And he dead. He is dead.
And
Nice,
it's actually
bro.
a good thing that they will be running Rob in the safe lane, because the Spectre would suffer against the Lich with the poison attack and rot. Meanwhile, the Blob build is much less potent in the lane, so he won't be able to threaten the Spectre. It's actually very smart smap, so they expected the Lich to be bottom.
As usual, we let's start with the mid lane. We have Tidebringer against Heartstopper Aura. Let's see what big he can do this in this lane. Who do you think who will be favored in this lane, guys?
I would
I think
say... Yeah,
I
go
was, I
ahead.
was gonna. I was just gonna say I think Tonton's one of the best players with Tidebringer that I've seen in 80. Like really likes the spell, plays it a lot, and excellent. Yeah, like but he is playing up against Heartstopper Aura, which is one of the best spells in the game. So
Yeah.
Also, the Fire Spray is actually gonna hurt Tiny especially, because it's the hero with the no edgy, so lowest attack speed in the game.
hmm
So he won't
but
be
that's
able to even get right clicks off with this Fire
Oh,
Spirit on.
a bit action top lane for the support.
oh,
Gingson got harassed close to the dead, and he used his soul for himself instead of his carry. So that's a bit win situation for the Dry team top lane. Let's go to the bottom lane. just normal laney phase, nothing happened. A bit of harassment.
It's kind of hard for this lane. Bounty Hunter and Necrophos. Like, I think the Pudge is going to get a lot of room to farm here. This is not a typical lane that Lensk normally plays in. Normally he's playing as position 5, right? And Fish is in the off lane as 4.
Okay.
But
Sorry, chat.
Yeah, they really prioritizes shutting down the Spectre, but the Radiant team expected that and swapped the lanes.
Once again, sorry chat, this first time of my life I'm streaming right now for Blob, so thank you for your feedback. I read the chat the whole time, so is anything stupid happens or I don't know, technical issue, just let me know, I will fix it immediately. So yeah, go ahead guy, that was it.
The mid lane, what's interesting is, I agree 100% Joe, and that Fire Spirits is really frustrating for Tiny. But I also don't think that the Chen can afford to level it up before like level 7 or something.
I would actually expect him to skill it level 4, but
You think we're going to see only one level in, like a value level in? Meanwhile, action in the bot lane.
Crap.
What the fuck?
Bot lane is so I guess both of them dived the bounty hunter and they got a kill, and but
they got tossed into the tower, which forced the fight, but they managed to kill the bounty in the process.
So I guess we need to stick our eyes into bottom lane because a lot of action gonna happen.
Action top as well. Action top. Fish gets the hook, but then he gets X and resets.
And he got X mark back. Tonton, yeah, is Picky is level 4. He has two.
Yeah, he went 2-2.
2-2. So it's really difficult for Tonton because when he got close to the crypt, he will get hit by Deadpool. So there's another one.
Yeah, the lane is gonna now be really rough for Tonton until he gets like level 7. Then he can farm the jungle really effectively and just push out the lane.
Oh, nice work over there. Piggy's gonna be blocking the small cam.
Exactly. Already anticipating how the lane will develop.
Oh my god, you saw that dive into toss once again, but he didn't make it into tower.
Yeah, there was an interesting point in the draft where some action here, maybe 1 hit, 2 hits, no. Necrophos able to survive, or is he? They do have the ward behind the tower. Fastest is going for him.
Yeah, he has 45 more
boots and Winlays. Okay, let's go to Faultless. Let's make us proud with your rod. And he got tossed back again. No way!
That's actually misplay by Lenske by following 2. Providing him with the target to toss into.
I mean, there were creeps, and he brought the creeps actually. Yeah, that's a huge mistake. Meanwhile, diving mid, Tonton could be in trouble.
Yeah, Tonton is gonna be having a really hard time now.
Oh, the death pulse is a little bit off here, but Piggy's just going to be tanking the tower and pulling the creeps to the side. Tonton used the opportunity to use self, so that was a little bit of an interesting situation. Tables have turned somewhat.
But it's actually fine for the Chen. After he clears this wave, he'll be almost full HP again.
And top is the water rune.
Yeah, the top lane will be basically just supports dishing it out and core AFK farming it.
Okay, he has the track. And wow, seeing some big smacks happening here.
Oh, another dive bottom tower, but he missed the toss, so nothing happens again. But their bot are really low from a Dire team.
We have Haunt now on Chen, so we might see something interesting.
Oh, action middle! Action middle! Is Tonton able gonna kill him? No, he not chasing anymore.
The thing with this lane is that if Tonton dies, I think it's really bad.
Oh my god!
Another kill bottom.
Yeah,
they're just trading and yeah. So if Tonton dies, it's really bad. But if Chen so he'd rather just try play it safe and play like the macro game.
And this is what comes at After Chen used his TP, he used the Haunt to basically just get back into the lane.
Oh, absolutely huge! I don't know if you caught that on the stream.
Yeah, I did.
You did. Wow, that is frustrating.
Hate to school.
Meanwhile, we see Rob dying again.
I mean, every time Rob does, I pour one out for the boy. For
Well,
those who
boys,
don't
the
know,
attack's too strong.
I would more say like Rob build is very weak, but it's the combination of both.
Maybe it was Isaac, maybe it was me. Sorry, I will move my microphone away.
yeah, for those tuning in,
Meanwhile, the Spectre is left alone in the lane, is being pushed out.
So Spectre
Yeah,
got heal again.
for those tuning in, this is we are doing a sort of temporary cost for this game, while Blop is feeding. But I believe from tomorrow it'll be Blop doing the production and then Garrett doing some on Sunday.
There will be
More
some
action
like
button?
actual good casters.
Yeah, for sure.
Fake caster. So it was really nice from the Necrophos who just dive and toss again. Blob is fast, top lane. He gonna harass Gingson, but too bad. He has nothing to catch.
Anton not blocking his side camp, so now he can farm.
Is Blob able to
The
pull this cat? Okay, so
now we will see the toss. Yeah, and that's a bit dead Anton.
he has his invest, run!
Yeah, but
Oh
there's
my
the
god!
sentry
No, but they have
in
a
the lane.
sentry.
Oh my god! Another kill, bottom. So much happened, guys.
Yeah, it's great. It is actually being kind of the crazy laning stage here.
Oh, turn up your a bit little. Okay, I will. Let me put voice.
Yeah, I guess if you're further away from your mic, you want to turn it up so it's like
Okay.
the same
How about
volume.
now? Is it good?
You're fine to me.
Okay.
We can see Blob actually struggling in the lane. Since they are usually just one-on-one, the Spectre is free to just steal money with the max Jinata from him every time the trail lasted.
But Blop has also now got the Morbid Mask, and I think we'll see maybe with.
The problem is the Niden soon. He will be farming very
Yeah.
slowly with his builds. And we also have Ginseng who's free to harass him in the jungle. And the Spectre has a free lane.
As you guys can see, Picky is rushing his Blade Mail. He's just go for tankiness.
Interesting.
Oh, Rob is dying again. Bottom, Hound, action bottom. Is Faltus okay? Lenska tried to TP out. He got sucked back, and Faltus died. Toss combo. Picky got double kill. His region will be ham.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Frizz is
What
running.
Dire's bottom tower is
So it is Maslyata who take the. Yeah, it's fucking windy in the jungle, guys. Just calm down. Maslyata take the early advantage, but it's definitely within reach. It's within touch. It's only just about a 1k, between a 1 and 2k.
So as you
The
can
thing
see,
is though, the Maslyata is much better scaling comp. So them being slightly ahead in the early game, very good for them.
top, a bit of action. Harass with the rod. Nothing happened.
You think I think you're right that Maslyata have better scaling, but there's like around the 20, 25, no, around the 25 in the mark. The dive side are very, very scary. You're gonna have like yeah, this is game 2. Maslyata
mid
won
action.
game 1.
your idol falls.
I mean, yeah. So what is Tonton going to build this game? He's going armlet, kind of stock standard with the Tidebringer. What does he go after that though? Does he go Shadow Blade? I mean, doesn't need Shadow Blade. He's got Shadow Walk. Does he
I
go
think we're gonna
damage?
see like the standard Kunkka that we see this day, just buy like tanky items, Sanjin Yasha Heart, stuff like that.
BKB.
Yeah, BKB.
And bot lane.
Man, this Purge build is insane, man. In Team 5. Once he gets his Arcanum Scepter, he just throw his Jam Frost to rot people to the death.
There you can see the weakness of the blood build. No good farming tool, it's even weaker in the day, by far the poorest carry in the game right now. And I don't see how that's gonna change anytime soon. He also doesn't want to build any of the standard farming items. Maelstrom, Blade Fury, both don't make much sense and are very greedy.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
Now they will suffer.
Yeah, so
Arms for the dead.
the lanes have the game has kind of slowed down a lot. Like maybe 3 minutes ago, we saw like action every second. Slow down a bit as this big stacks being farmed out.
Yeah, the jungle opened up, so that's where people went. Now we see nice rotation from Dire.
Oh, here we
he
go.
has a Haunt.
Oh, Haunt.
Oh,
Piggy goes in.
Right, beautiful.
Oh, nice hook. Jensen gets fucked. Caught out, tracked. He drops
Kill the
supernova.
egg.
Tauntaun and Fish. Tauntaun and Fish. They need one more hit. They're gonna bring him down.
Oh shit.
And the Dismember as well. I think that this Necrophos's days are done. They're gonna get the box.
Yeah, that ops in the triangle pays dividends right now.
Oh, they also got a haunt the trackle from the Spectre, but they don't have anyone in the area to hook him out.
Man, I feel like Rob is like position 2-1 right now for the team. Just keep farming. And he found quite a defensive item, not even Radiance. So yeah.
Sustains gold.
Thing is, what do you do with this build? If he appears in the team fight, he just gets ignored, basically. But the purchase of the defensive item doesn't help that aspect at all.
It feels like when Rob has this kind of build, I have the feeling like he has his Chow in left hand and he play on with his right hand. So it's kind of lazy build.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have Meteor Hammer. I do like, in some sense, I do like what he's going for. Like, I like the fact he's going drums. He's probably going to finish this off into a pipe at some point. So he's like tanky and he's able to frontline and provide auras for his team. I think that's like a good Rob.
Yeah, but I think that if you are like playing frontliner, there's one thing you need to be other than tanky. You need to be threatening, otherwise they're just gonna ignore you. It can be crowd control, it can be damage, but the Rob doesn't have either of those.
Yeah, that's true. What he does have is he presents a threat, right? If he avoids someone and he starts going on them, you have to respond to that in some way. And I think Ghost Ship is just general like utility, tankability.
I mean, if this bounty is hitting you for 86 damage, do you really need to respond for that?
He has 0 damage item, only defensive item. Who gonna hit him, by the way? Just ignore him. Oh, action bottom. They want to gang Rob, but Rob is too fast. He sneak back behind the tower, go in the jungle, and stay there.
I imagine that we'll see. I imagine that we'll see like a push for this tower, and Radiant will just carry on going mid. So Dire say, I think this is a bit unfavorable. And they come back to defend, so their top towers instead going to take some damage.
It's funny that Blob didn't bother to hit him at all. Just hit the grip first, and you are next. Yeah, fuck him up, kill him, please. Nice. Now you die with track. Go back to your base.
There is a boat coming in, and is that a toss coming out? I think that we're going to see.
A lot of
Help has
damage.
to run. And hilariously, the Chain Frost hits Necrophos just twice.
So he uses side defensive to help Tauntaun to hold back Picky a bit. But they keep fighting. Picky going in. Savroar back. Hook! Miss!
Hook misses.
What a shitty hook!
Yeah, so 80 dodge pushing top.
And now he got a shard, so now he's gonna farm really fast on the Spectre.
Oh yeah, I didn't pay attention. They do have Spectre in this game.
He's a top net, right? He was making use of all
Oh
that
yeah,
space.
sorry guy, I need to show your... Holy shit. What a bat. Like this, right? Yes.
No one said it's there you go.
Look, network please.
Oh, the Crippling Fear actually counter to the Necro build.
Thrice
True, true.
Dire's bottom tower is in danger.
Alrighty, so what's happening top? We got Pudge pushing out the wave, Chen looking for the wraparound. Gonna get a courier here.
Yo,
Is
yo,
he gonna
yo,
die?
Fautus
I-
has his
I-
Arcanum Scepter! Let's go! Fautus, eat him alive!
Piggy's
Yes.
dead. Piggy's gonna die.
That was
Aw.
very unfortunate timing.
Yeah,
If
the
Piggy
courier
was there
came in.
seconds earlier, yeah, he takes the Aghanims of the courier and probably kills Patch, but now,
Man.
mm-mm.
Oh, they're
Fautus
also
could-
going on the back lines. Necro's gonna fall. The toss is gonna come towards him. Doesn't matter.
Poison
One
attack
last
too
hit,
strong.
two last hits.
Poison attack
Just
too
things under
strong.
the tower. Yeah, this is like what I was talking about earlier. That kind of sort of scary timing that Dire have got to just use the full advantage of. They are in the lead in terms of gold now, but not
By
by
the way,
enough.
you can see in the bottom lane, Blob just taking the tower, creeps, completely ignoring Rob the whole time, Rob just hitting him for no damage.
So what's Rob gonna do about that? Is he just gonna carry on the same trajectory?
Guys, please have a look into Rob item queue. He's gonna go for another defensive item. Look at me,
Boots
I'm
are
fucking
bearing.
tank, but nobody gives a shit about me.
According to Keikaku.
Yeah, that's all according to Kakaku.
I don't think we're gonna see much impact from Rob this game either. I would like to see at
Noxville
least,
carry level.
yeah, if he's going defensive item, I would like to see the
Okay.
Raid Pact. Not
Fautus has
whatever this
haste.
is.
They smoke a 3-man. Arcanum Scepter is online. They want to get some kill. Okay, let's go, Fautus.
Yeah, I don't
I think
think
they-
Radiant can fight them right now.
Go, go, go,
Oh,
go,
they-
go, 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 go. Oh, Bear
Yes.
form.
True form off. Oh, the stun coming out, and the avalanche is gonna stop the Icarus dive that was coming in.
Oh my
Nice
god, there's a
poke,
lot of
though.
damage right there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's a huge amount of damage. They're gonna try and bring down Piggy, but they're taking a lot of damage.
Disaster.
1 force, 2 force. Oh my god, Tauntaun carries out. The fight started off so good. The avalanche broke down the Icarus dive, and the chain thrust kept on going.
You saw that when he turned into the bear form, he has a chance to hit. Like 3-4 hits, the whole team needs to run away.
Yeah, I think that they got the worst target. If they killed Piggy first, or if they killed the Necrophos first, it would have been much better.
Yeah, once again, the fight I think that was without Blob in the Rob in the early stage. He came in, he scared people, and they run off. Nice.
And Radiant, they're gonna poke in here, have a little quick look-see. No, they're gonna instead drop the ward. They've got true sights. And what are we gonna see?
Oh, top lane, rod action. Oh, nice slow. Is he gonna die? Nice juke. Nice juke. And he's away. Oh man, he missed track. Chase them, chase him. Can he found? Can I fight him? Yes, and track. Oh my god, he needs to track. No! The vision! Don't lost vision, he couldn't track it. Man, a lot of space happened. Oh my god, kill without the track.
Yeah, that's actually something we like spoke about in terms of ability to find kills, but not really spoken about the gold advantage that comes with it.
Well, that was the MVP jukes right there, man. Space created.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Arms for the dead.
Now we
So,
see Fish actually rushing the Raid Pact. Shadow Blade on Blob, not sure I like that one.
Ah, he wants to make
Yeah.
a break. Look,
I mean, I don't like it. I don't like it
Break-
because the fact they already have a tiny with Shadow Walk who wants to be stealthy.
Yeah, and
Blob
also the
seems-
break. Who do you want to break? You can really ignore the Rob, and the rest. You don't really benefit that much from breaking them.
I think I mean, isn't it helpful to break the Spectre?
I mean, you're just breaking only Spirit Links. The rest works just fine.
Even the tree grab?
Mhm.
Is it because it's coming
Any
from...
ability that has active component is not affected by break.
I see, okay.
At least that's a good rule of thumb. It's not 100%.
What about Chinada?
Chinada also works just fine.
But it doesn't really have an active, or does the fact that it have
Yeah, it's
a cooldown
active.
mean it
Yeah.
has an active? Okay. Oh, because okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, they can break Heartstopper, but I think that the Chen has been kind of useless in some ways. Like he's got 5 kills, he has a lot of farm, but like to me he doesn't pose a huge threat. He is a good target to bring down early, I guess, mostly because of the haunts.
It's a lot of damage over the course of the team fight, especially if he haunts in. He can also, now that he has Aghanim, he can join any fights on the map. But of course, he's not the one who's like gonna be demolishing people in the team fight. It's like slow burn over the time, but it will help his team for sure.
Man, look at 80 dog farm, man. He has Ice Guardy, Jassa, and even Mask Madness with Power Threat. He's quite fun boy.
Yeah, he's itemized in a very... He's run like a lot of stats. Tanky, has farm. He
Also
doesn't have
damage.
like a... He doesn't need a farming item also. Like he has tree grab. Doesn't need to go... To me, any game where you're going Maelstrom, it seems like a bad game at the moment in ability draft.
Okay,
I mean,
so
depends. If you have an ability that synergizes well with it, of course it's
Yeah,
nice.
like there's a couple of examples that like obviously
Yeah.
define it, like acorn shots or something, or if you're a Medusa with split
Swashbuckle and
shots.
stuff like that.
Flash,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
action top guys. The Radiance was planning to check top tower, but they get chased back by the Radiance.
Oh, Rob's going for that Wraith pack now, by the way. He's changed from the Boots of Bearing to...
Yeah, good. At least he decided it's gonna be useful, maybe, in this game.
I think he's just baiting us, though. He has a tidal wave. From the high ground, they catch Tonton onto the low ground. He's invisible, but not invulnerable. Nice avalanche breaks out, and they got his sun in the back. Supernova going wild. I don't know if they're going to have enough damage to bring it down. Fastest is BKB. Here comes the boat. It's going to hit on 2. Tidal wave sends the Pudge away. He's getting fucked. Tonton, I think he has to run now. Lensk is getting popped into a creep. He's going to fall, and it's going to be another huge wipe. Another time we blocked this does not TP.
I'm not fan of this, man. Look at the tower, how fast it's going down. And
Look
Block's
at the
not still in
HP
the
though.
game.
Yeah, I don't think they now can deal with the Vector. It's way too strong. The patch has no armor at all, so he melts really fast.
So Block was queuing up the Silver Edge, but now he bought straight BKB out. I think he will join.
I like that more.
Yeah, he will
Yeah.
join the fight anytime soon because he saw his team is getting ripped by the Radiance. So yeah.
I probably there maybe have been some miscommunication. They probably didn't expect to commit them so hard, so they just told him to keep farming. And by the time the enemy team already got jump on them, it's probably too late to TP in anyway.
I think
To
Roshan
be
will
honest,
be the-
I'm not sure the blob would have made much impact in the team fight. It's not exactly scary. Now we will see smoke from the Dire.
I mean, Fastest is not with him. He is on the side. But yeah, that fight, like the Avalanche has been really, really good in these team fights. But they need to get on like killer, squishy damage dealers
nice
on the side. Yeah, they get a hook.
I think that hook was actually not good. He moved him away from his 3 teammates.
Yeah, and now they're gonna get hunted down. Nice chain thrust though. It's gonna do a little bit of zoning, but they're gonna disconnect it and they bring down Piggy. This is important. Fastest is trying to get to the back line. Manages to get there.
bash.
Block, gets done. Gets bashed. Here's the supernova. Are they gonna be able to bring it down? 1 hit,
No.
2 hits. Oh my god, Sinister Gaze and the Dismember. Bluff is gonna get brought down. And I think the Pudge has made a wise decision to retreat along with the Tiny.
Yeah, between the entanglement from the true form and the basher, you cannot really run from the specter.
Yeah, and also, I mean, one has to say, when you have boats and you have Wraith and the Wraith Pact, you just don't. Things just don't happen. You are not taking damage. It's like there was a really terrible movie in like the late '90s, early 2000s called like Clock Stoppers, where you like running at the speed, you can like move at super fast speed, and that's what it seems like. There's like they're able to dodge all the damages coming in. Oh, I say
Also,
that,
there are
but
so many targets for the Dire, right? There's the Supernova going on, there's the Wraith Pact, there's the
yeah.
Spectre destroying your heroes,
But
Chen slowly burning you.
but that's what kind of like saves them is they have two resets. They have the so you can't go on the Spectre because you will be able to get off True Form. Why? Because your team has Boat and your team has Supernova as ways to cover. And Sinister Gaze is just an interrupt to guarantee that you like the True Form goes off. And because that's happening, there's just no way for these fights to start off well in 5 versus 5 team fights. What they need is, I think they need to Dire's whole game plan is going to change. They need to start looking for pickoffs. They can't go into full 5 versus 5 fights.
It's very difficult with a Haunt on the enemy team. And the support,
Yes.
you can see that always at least one support will linger close to the Spectre.
Yeah, so you either have to go on the Spectre or you have to go on a support, like you have to go on a group of units so weak that the Spectre Haunted isn't able to turn the fight. And that's hard. That's really hard at the moment. I think the ideal target, obviously, is the Chen.
5-man foul drop, or 4-man. So this will be a bit of money.
Yeah, but look how much damage they're taking.
What the
like
F?
It's from the Haunt, from
Dispersion.
the
And Dispersion, right? And they're doing all that damage to Rob. Hutch is gonna fall. Bluff is gonna fall.
That part of the drop not being impactful, you can scratch it. The fact that they just enemies go on him.
Yeah, Rob is useless unless he has taunt, and for some reason, because he's Rob, he's got taunt.
Yeah, everybody wants to kill Rob.
But there was a huge fuck up in that fight. I don't know if you saw, but I think Blop hit one of the small creeps, and who was it who hit? Someone broke one of the creeps
Dire's bottom tower
in a really funny way. Who was Blop?
But Blob doesn't have break.
Yeah, what do they got to break?
I don't think there
Maybe
is
they have
one.
break?
Maybe it was the creep who broke someone in the middle of the fight.
The creep.
Or was the
creep,
Nelotoxin?
the creep.
Ah,
Oh.
There was
Oh,
creep.
it was the creep. Okay, yeah. Okay, fair enough. That's huge.
Halberd and Piggy.
Even the Radiance.
You can see the burn damage from the Chen is not to be underestimated. Blob took like 1000 damage in 10 small engagement.
Yeah, I mean, they went on the, literally the worst target on the enemy team.
Especially after the halberd is finished, there's just no way he can kill him one-on-one.
Oh, I'm saying when they went on Rob. Does Rob have halberd as well? Oh no, he does.
No, Chen has one.
I think Rob is the worst target. I think Chen, like that. If they go all in on the Chen, they'll kill him, and that's good. But they go all in on Rob, they all take like 2k magic damage from Dispersion.
And for what? For nothing. For removing the aura items from teamfight.
Well, seems like things are looking dire.
What do you think of the Tauntaun items?
BKB.
I personally am not a huge fan of the AC after just armlet BKB. I don't think he has enough damage.
No.
I think someone on their side needs AC, and he's the only one who can do it, maybe. Unless you think Blob can.
Maybe he should
I
get
feel-
like, straight crit or something, right?
I don't
Yeah.
think... No.
It's weird. I would prefer to see Kunke go AC and Blop and tiny good crits.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, it's like, yeah, this build by Kunkka is really weird. Like the
Wow,
Silver
another
Edge.
Die, dodge,
Oh,
into die, and Falter just
Max was right in
disappeared.
the middle.
Hook does nothing. They
Oh,
caught out
no.
Tonton. Yeah,
Oh my god.
Tonton's gonna die.
Yeah, it is GG.
And they're doing so much damage. I think that we might just see might see this devolve quickly.
Here you can see both Spectre and the Chen doing 8,000 damage or the 9,000 on the Dire side, and the Dire was basically able not to dish out any damage. They just died before they could do anything.
In some sense, this game is reminiscent in. Oh, Rob's gonna pause the game again. I don't know if this is a VM pause or he's actually gonna go make milk. But I don't know. It might be PM. Classic Rob.
So
Rob has
true.
a small
Yeah.
child, so he actually sometimes has a reason, but you never know with Rob.
Oh, okay.
And
It's daytime. Blob. Chill, chill, chill. Don't go out.
Rob's just running around killing the enemy Wraith Pact while his is following him. Oh, gobble up. And they're out of there. So,
Dismember.
2 lanes of racks. And I can tell you, the action is not going to stop here. I think they're
Yeah.
going to go take over the jungle a little bit, maybe get some wards down. And actually, no, it's Dio who want to try to push the issue.
Ooh,
They're going to get a
nice.
kill on Piggy. This is doing good work. And the Spectre gets gobbled up. He's going to try to get out of there. Everyone's
Once the
running-
region's up, they will want to disengage right now. Yeah.
Oh my god, he ungobbled him and tossed at the same time. Tonton, gonna have to pop his BKB and run out. They do have buyback on the Pudge. Supernova will reset the Lone Dread. But I think this is go time now. They know that they've still got 2 heroes dead on the enemy team. Tier 2 mid. The Necro save was so fucking good, dude. Real Poochie.
Very nicely
Plus
executed.
plus. And I think what he was trying to do was, he was trying to toss the enemy in the air and then split him out. And he got the ordering slightly wrong, but it doesn't
But
matter.
it
he
worked
still
out
killed
just
him.
fine.
Yeah, it worked out. I just think it worked out different to what he wanted, but it worked out totally cool. Alright, so we see a buyback by the Pudge.
Yep.
Things are
So-
looking very, very suspicious. Well, Dio's chance of winning here.
Now we have DD on Spectre. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go for Roshan.
Roshan's still got a while to spawn. 36 seconds and then you
okay.
roll the dice. So I just think staying in the enemy triangle, jungle, makes a lot of sense. I mean, they'll wait for the Chen before they consider that though.
So back to the viewer chat. Indeed, track gives you crit, but as a Typebreaker player, you can only track the hero, and you don't want to hit the Typebreaker on the hero. You want to hit on the crypt to get those extra bonus damage from the crypt lower armor. So, and you can't track the crypt, so yeah, don't depend too much on the crit from the track. Just go straight for the crit, is my opinion, right? And
I actually
play from
don't think the Daedalus on him is a play. I don't think that's the way he should go. But
yeah. Uh
He
oh,
could also just go pure damage, right?
another fight is happening
Pretty fun.
right now.
This is an important fight. It looks like they're going to try to bring down Ginseng. He does have Supernova, but he gets silenced. They pull him out. Buyback's coming. This is going to be a big chain frost. A lot of bounce damage happening here. Ding, 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 ding. But really tanky Spectre. He's in the Lone Dread form. Fastest gets destroyed. Blob gets bashed. Now Abyssal.
Spectre.
Rob is going to come back. He might go down here, but he's so fucking tanky. Lich comes back in after the buyback. He dies. Night Stalker trying to run to the high ground. He's going to get caught out. Rob gets called out, and there's a rampage.
Oh,
What a
rampage,
stick-
rampage, rampage, guy, here we go.
It doesn't work. And GG's called. We get the rampage, and it's going to be no jungle. It's knockdown as Maslyata gets up 3. Going to be going up against this other little team that Haru knows. And yeah, I mean, wow.
Man, they
That
look so
game-
scary. Holy crap, man.
Yeah, I hope you guys have got some good diapers on, because
I mean-
I'd be shitting your pants.
You guys already beat them in the initial matches,
Yeah, we
That's
beat them
true.
twice
but
already.
that was without you, Haru.
Yeah, we also beat them 2 days ago. Not in lobby, but we found them. Oh, in lobby, yeah. We beat them twice, also in lobby.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so the let's have a quick look at the schedule for what's happening.
Schedule,
If you-
yes, playoff.
Yeah, so we got tomorrow is going to be the upper bracket finals, the best of three, which is going to be hasn't been updated here. Will be updated when the stream swaps over, but it'll be Maslyata versus Ghetto Mexicans, and SQ Cavemen and No Jungle are dropping down. You can see they are in the lower bracket round 2. So the upper bracket, we're done for today. The lower bracket, there's 2 more games that happen today. The lower bracket round 1, best of 1, which is 2 games. Civ Family versus TRN's Assassins up next. And then followed by G2OP versus Badass right after that. So we're about half an hour behind schedule according to this. But thanks very much to Blop for feeding and getting us back on time. But yeah, we have 2 best of 1s left for today, and then tomorrow is upper bracket finals and a big little smorgasbord from the lower bracket. 2 best of 1s and the best of 3. Sunday, finals day. It's final Sunday with lower bracket finals, best of 3, followed by the best of 5. So yeah, I mean we've got through the brunt of today's games. We got through the 2 best of 3s, and now there are these quick fire do or die best of 1s remaining, and that's where we are right now. I mean,
By the
obviously,
way,
huge
Noxville, do you know what are the rules regarding the stand-in? Can you play a stand-in for 2 different teams in the tourney?
I'm not an administrator for this tournament. I've never read the rules.
I don't think so, right? Why? Because of cheese or what?
Normally the
Uh,
rules are that you can only stand in for one team, but I have no idea what they are for this.
Yeah, we
What I
would have
do know,
to
though-
ask the administration.
Yeah, what I do know, however, is that I will be taking a small break before the next game starts. I'm gonna go try speedrun 0 to 100%, any percent, a chicken curry. So I'm gonna go do that now, and I'll be around for the next game. Obviously, Haru, thank you very much for hosting the stream. We will be, I think, changing back over to Blop as the caster. The mood in here will be a little sadder. It'll be a little bit of crying, a little bit of coming out as the baby rage. But yeah, those will be the next games. So
Okay.
I'm gonna peace out, and I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah. So thank you both of you to tuning in the stream. So it was amazing. Oh, look at RGB9. He's always be kind to gifts of the viewers in the chat. Thank you RGB9. Shout out to RGB9. Big thanks to RGB9 because I didn't know shit about streaming, about production work. He did all the work for me. He spent countless of hours, I guess, and he sent me out the stuff that I need to be able to stream this great content for you guys. Please give a thumbs up to RGB9, guys. I don't know how. I have no words for him. To him, big thanks, big thanks.
Yeah, big shout out to RGB. And
Really,
yeah, we'll be
really
back
big
for
thanks
the
to
best of
RGB9,
ones.
please, guys. Yeah, thanks you guys, and I will. I think Blob will take the stream over. So
I can take over again.
Oh, hello there, sexy voice.
Hey,
Hello.
Games, rap games, I have to say, but
Yeah, man, they are beast.
At least Rob didn't style on you 2 games in a row, you know? Because he did in game 1, when he blinked in and took your 2 racks and smacked you in the face. I mean, you killed him, but he still won, if you think about it. Anyway, I'll be back after a short break for myself, Blob. Just started off.
okay. Yeah,
I'll be back
let's,
whenever.
already opened the lobby. Looks
Yeah.
like